So Nuketown is basically synonymous with the Black Ops name at this point, so it's no surprise we'll have Nuketown in the game, but the version announced currently isn't quite what you'd expect, which begs the question, what about the real Nuketown? Today I want to take a look at the mounting evidence of an additional map dropping in the near future and lay out what that road ahead may look like for either launch or shortly beyond. Drop your thoughts as we go along. What do you guys think? Are you hoping to see a full version of Nuketown and what we've come to expect with every single Black Ops game to date? Do you think this will happen at all? Whatever the case, let me know your thoughts. But if you enjoy the video, you find it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And of course, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all things Black Ops 6. We're chasing down 600,000 subscribers and it's a mega lofty goal, but I'd love to see if we could close that gap or even hit it by the launch next month. We're still a ways off, but we've closed larger gaps with like Modern Warfare 2's launch a couple of years ago, so I think it might be possible. Either way, I'd love to have you guys in the community, especially if you're part of that 75% of viewers not subscribed. But for now, let's get into the prospect of what this Nuketown mini and what a real thing may both look like here if that does prove to be the case. So as we mentioned, Nuketown at launch is kind of the we have Nuketown at home type of situation. It was first kind of shrouded in mystery when it was mentioned to us before the worldwide reveal back in June, when creators and press went to Treyarch and they talked about the maps on offer. They didn't showcase the map itself with the worldwide reveal, but it was showcased that the information was out there that yes, Nuketown in some capacity would be coming. It was a redacted image of the map that we see now of Warhead, but it was something that even back in June, it was the assumption and then also kind of like, yeah, you know Nuketown's coming. But then COD Next briefing showcased that map that was at the time called Sandhouse. It's since been changed to the name of Warhead. Not entirely sure why they decided to change that in such a short period of time, but it was changed. This version, Warhead, is a post-launch nuke setting as a strike map, meaning that it's not going to be the same size as these standard 6v6 maps, but will support 6v6 play. So just like Pit, Gala, Stakeout of the beta, it's going to be similar in sizing and predominantly built for gunfight and 2v2, but will be playable as a grindy map in face-off 6v6. Very high intense action, you're probably going to have some terrible spawns as always, and it's just going to be a lot of spawn, kill, die, maybe a couple more of one or the other. But funnily enough, we talked about the post-launch nuke. It appears that the original Nuketown might actually be off in the distance here of this Warhead map, which is kind of a cool little Easter egg. But you can see that it's a much smaller map. It doesn't have the same layout as the original Nuketowns at all. It just shares some of the same mannerisms of Nuketown, kind of maybe tying in with that new introduced lore of Nuketown being a manufactured testing site, something we'll see expanded upon in the lore of Area 99, that Nuketown creation site where every single Nuketown in the Black Ops franchise ends up coming from. But smaller map, not the same layout, just really kind of sharing some of the properties and aesthetic of Nuketown. So can we really call this Nuketown? Is this the last of what we see for Nuketown and Black Ops 6? Well, personally, I think it wouldn't be a Black Ops game without a faithful remake or remaster of Nuketown, right? OG Nuketown was in Black Ops 1, Nuketown 2025 was in Black Ops 3, Nuketown with a 3 as the E was in Black Ops 3, Nuketown as a Russian spin in Black Ops 4, Nuketown 84 in Black Ops Cold War, so why would a different layout, different sizing version, why would that be what they make and call it a day? Breaking tradition. It just seems wrong, doesn't it? Well, what if they don't? Currently, reported by leaker Forward Leaks, it was said Nuketown will be the shipment of Black Ops 6, seemingly getting several variants throughout its life cycle. So if we take that at face value and take a look at what we've seen with Modern Warfare 3 and shipment this year, we've had quite a few variations of shipment. Arena shipment, Bitmit, Cell ship, Ghost ship, Shipmiss, the standard shipment, Stay High, and Sunny shipment. That's 8 versions, most of which were added within Season 6 here for Modern Warfare 3, but 8 versions of the same map. Now, if we get even half of that, that'd be on par for the previous most variations of a single map in a year for a map variation. I think that what we've seen in the past is usually right around 3 maps was like the most we'd see, and that's excessive at that point. So to go from 3 to 8 with Modern Warfare 3 is kind of funny, but anyways, I'm curious just how many times, if this holds up, that we do see Nuketown and Black Ops 6 as the shipment of what we just had this year, if that carries the same sentiment as shipment, where I feel like by the end here, people are kind of over it, how many will that end up giving us throughout the year? In the past, we've ended up seeing things like Holiday Nuketown, which is like around Christmas time. We saw Halloween Nuketown, which was around Halloween. So there are, of course, variants that we've seen and probably will see again here in the near future, but all of this really hinges on Nuketown as a whole a full 6v6 recreation, remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it, of the original being introduced beyond just what we have as this guaranteed strike variation at launch. So when, if we see it at all, would this be introduced as a full-fledged map? Well, it's not guaranteed. I genuinely do think, though, we're going to see the introduction at some point of a genuine standard version of Nuketown. I just don't see Treyarch taking a break and have Black Ops 6 being the only Black Ops game not with a Nuketown. So when could we potentially see this introduced? Well, if we look at historically the launches of Nuketowns, the original Nuketown was in Black Ops 1 at launch. Black Ops 2 and 3, it was both bonus pre-order content. Black Ops 2 was at launch for that bonus, but free for everyone in January of 2013. And then it was free for everyone in Black Ops 3 on March 21st of 2016. However, Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War kind of changed the script a little bit here with this, where it wasn't ever available at launch, but instead shortly after. Black Ops 4 introduced this on November 13th and November 20th, 2018 for PlayStation 4 users 1 week early, and then Xbox and PC users the week following. So nearly 1 month after the launch, which was October 12th. Then Black Ops Cold War, we ended up seeing this released for everyone on November 24th, 2020, just under 2 weeks after launch. So recent history, if that would be dictating it, a pattern seems to start to form. That means we'd see the launch of Nuketown not with a launch, but sometime shortly thereafter. Now, Black Ops 4 was that first operation included in that, or kind of DLC window, but Black Ops Cold War's Nuketown launched before the first season even began. So we're looking at within the first month, meaning that it could be around the time of Season 1's launch or sometime before. If I'm a betting man, I don't think that they'll make a Nuketown a Season 1 map. We saw the last time that happened with Modern Warfare 2, where it was a remaster or a map brought in from a prior game here as a part of the premium offering and like what should be new with Modern Warfare 2. Still hilarious to me that a game that was supposed to be Infinity Ward's biggest offering only gave players Shipment and Shoot House for the first season of multiplayer, not a single new map until like Season 3. So actually crazy, but different story for a different day. We've already gone down that rabbit hole so many times before, but I don't think that Treyarch or Activision would want to deal with that sort of backlash again. So if I'm a betting man, I think we'll see this right before the midpoint or around the midpoint of November, about 2 weeks after the launch of the game and maybe 2 weeks before the launch of Season 1, sometime in between there as a sort of holdover to Season 1. So that'd be my guess if it's following, again, similar patterns as the last couple of introductions, but we'll have to wait and see. But either way, we do have Warhead at launch, but will that be enough to sort of satisfy players looking for that Nuketown experience? Or will this be something that maybe we just don't have Nuketown at all? Again, I don't think that's the case, but nothing has been officially said, so we'll see. For now, though, that is where we're going to wrap it up. Just wanted to have a casual conversation here about the future of multiplayer maps and what you can maybe look forward to and when to look forward to that. So let me know your thoughts down below. Do you guys think that we will see Nuketown introduced here within Black Ops 6 beyond just that strike map? Whatever the case, let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on it. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Black Ops 6 as we gear up for the launch in just under a month's time. I'd love to have you in the community. For now, thanks so much for watching. Mine has been Espresso. I'll see you later. Take care and peace.